Okay, so I forgot to tell you. I forgot to show you when I clipped off the string. But when I got to the strings, which they were both about, right, on the fourth decade somewhere, one string came through here and the other string was coming through there. And I just took my clippers and I clipped each string off right at the bead. And so that's what happens. That's how you end up with a nice, clean cord that doesn't show anywhere in any place where it was tied. Okay, when you finish with the body of the rosary, you start with the tail. And for the tail, I use about 2 feet of fishing line, 2 feet of the Zebco fishing line. And you don't have to use Zebco, any kind of fishing line, just as long as it's about, I wouldn't go much lighter than a 15-pound string either. So I would do a 15-pound string as much as possible. If they don't have 15 and you want to try a 12, you probably could do a 12. My dad says, because he's a fisherman, that 8 pounds of fishing line will hold a 20-pound or 40-pound fish. So I guess they're pretty strong. So on the tail of the rosary, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to tie off on that little piece that I told you is going to hang down at the bottom. And that's why I put that piece there, because this is a pendant. It's harder to find the rosary middles that you can put photos in. And so the pendants work well. You just have to kind of finagle them. And again, you tie it like you're tying a shoe. So that's how you start off. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put your accent bead, and then your 8 silver beads, and your white bead. Well, actually, then you're going to do, I'll show you the beginning of that. Hang on just a second. Okay, so once you have it good and tight, now we'll put our accent bead. Let me make sure I have the right piece. Yeah. Remember that short piece. Well, I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. You probably can't see my hands right now, but I'm coming. I'm just loading beads up in my bowl. My bowl over here of beads. And now the 8 silver beads. Okay, and so you know how the beads run on the tail of a rosary. So right now we're going to do our accent bead. So it's going to look like this. Your accent bead, 8 silver beads, and again, your pattern can be however you want it. And I do just like I did on the body of the rosary every time I got to an Our Father bead. Okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And then you do the same thing going away from it. You'll do the white bead, accent bead, 8 silver beads, and then you'll put another white bead, and then you'll do your 3 beads, for the Hail Marys. And I'll come back whenever I have it all together, and I'll show you what it looks like on the tail when I'm tying off.